Blink here again, back at it again with another video. This time we're gonna go ahead and be talking about Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you like the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Roll it! Tales of Vesperia originally released in 2008 for the Xbox 360, making it the 10th mainline game in the Tales of series. Personally, coming off of just beating Tales of the Abyss on the PlayStation 2, seriously, if you haven't played it, you should go. It got re-released on the 3DS a few years back. You won't regret it. I was hungry for more and decided to try this game out. At first, I was hesitant because the Tales games are very, very, very long. But once I took the initial jump into the game, I was immediately hooked and ready to begin my next adventure. I was captivated by the set of unique cast members and their interactions with each other, the different but beautiful environmental settings we were put in, and most importantly, the combat. I remember just sitting in front of the TV all those years ago, just messing around in the game, trying to see if I can just top my personal max combo record, mindlessly mashing buttons, connecting different arts together, all while having this dumb look on my face in awe of all the flashy and intricate character animations. Tales of Vesperia follows protagonist Yuri Lowell, who lives in the lower quarter of the imperial capital of Zophius. The game starts us off in Yuri's room, where he's daydreaming, looking out of the window when suddenly shit hits the fan, and the lower quarter's fountain, which supplies them with fresh water, has just exploded and is spewing water everywhere. Kind of like how when a guy goes to the bathroom and completely forgets how to aim and leaves a mess everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty much what was happening in the lower quarter fountain. Piss everywhere, and all the men trying to stop the whole place from flooding. Yuri gets notified of this when a kid barges into his room and is telling him about the situation and begging for our help. Hearing this, Yuri immediately rallies up his doggo Repeat and heads on down to check out the problem. Yuri is pretty pissed because he immediately notices that the core in the middle of the fountain is missing. This core is known as something called a Blastia core. Blastia in this game is defined as a magical conduction vessel, and are ancient devices which were developed 1,000 years ago prior to the events of Tales of Vesperia. These Blastia cores are pretty much the main energy source of this world, providing balance to things such as elemental production of fire and water. So after understanding this, it becomes clear that the fountain exploded due to someone stealing the Blastia core that was held within it. Knowing this, Yuri decides to crack down on the situation in his own special way and barges into the upper quarter in search of a mysterious individual known as Mordio. Apparently this Mordio guy was working for the fountain for the past week before the Blastia core went missing, so Yuri decided to start there. He makes his way up into the lower quarter, questioning everyone he sees in his path to see if they know anything about this situation. He ends up finding out where Mordio is and decides to break into his home. Once in, everything seems to be going smoothly. We even encounter this mysterious Mordio, but we learn that it was all a setup and we end up in jail for trespassing. This is pretty much where the story takes off and we begin our journey, and it's really cool to see how an event so minuscule can lead to a grand adventure with many plot twists and heart-wrenching moments ranging from war, chaos and murder, betrayal and redemption. You gotta really appreciate the older Tales games. The storytelling in the older games were made with so much love and delicate care, ensuring that they have the gamer completely invested in their imaginary world due to their very detailed lore and history of each game's world. Controversial subjects such as the enslavement that was going on in Symphonia, or like when Luke killed millions in Exarius in Tales of the Abyss. I don't know, man, these games are dope. Just play them. Now, for the part everyone really cares about, the new playable characters and how they play. Patty Floor. Honestly, I have mixed feelings about her. Her attacks are cool, but the damage she outputs is all based on chance. And what really turns me off is that her own attacks can harm her since she is luck based. But other than that, she's a pretty fun character and a nice addition to the cast. While she is a new addition to the story, to me it seems natural and like it's normal that she's there and a part of the cast. I do have to be honest though, her English voice actor is the only one I don't like. But for some reason I pictured her with a English accent, so I got a little butthurt when it was nothing what I expected it to be. But other than that, she's cool. I guess. The other new but not so new addition is our butt buddy Flynn. Yeah, Flynn Shifo. Flynn is Yuri's childhood friend, and in many ways, he is what Yuri wants to be. They both have the same goal but choose very different paths, making them the picture-perfect rival. Flynn's playstyle is very fun. He uses a sword and shield. He somewhat reminds me of Ash from Abyss in the aspect that he's kind of like a half mage, half hack and slash swordsman. He has many physical arts, some similar to Yuri's, but what sets the two apart would be that Flynn can also execute a few magic arts like Raven and Rita, adding a hint of diversity to the creativity of the typical character that uses a sword and shield. Overall, I'm extremely satisfied with this amazing port of Tales of Vesperia, and I would easily recommend it to anyone who is looking for a quality JRPG on the Nintendo Switch, even if you played it already on the Xbox 360 or emulated somewhere else years ago. There's just so much content that has been added on from the original, and it's selling for less than what the original game costed when it came out all those years ago, so if you ask me, this game is a no-brainer. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in watching more of my content, I upload game reviews like this one, obviously. But in addition to this, I also have this series called I Suck at Smash, where it's pretty much me using a different character every video, and I record my struggle of trying to learn how to use them, all while trying to improve my own skill, in hopes of becoming a competent Smash player one day. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This has been Blank, and I'll see you all in my next video soon. I will be attempting to do a complete in-depth review of Kingdom Hearts 3, so make sure to subscribe and be on the lookout for that bad boy. Bye-bye.